That's the latest in news and entertainment right here on WOCA, The Source.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala!
Okay, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking Wednesday. Nice looking isn't good enough. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful out there, right? And we have a couple of beautiful ladies in the studio. Robin McLean, of course, and Barbara Leonard is joining us. Barbara has been with us before. She's a friend of the station, a friend of the show, and a friend of Robin and myself. And she also is the grandma to one of the students over at New Horizon Academy, I think, right?
Right.
You still, okay. I wasn't sure. And I know you have been. I don't know if he graduated or how that.
He's 19 now.
He's 19. Okay. See, I don't even know how it works with with New Horizon, if there's an age where they graduate or not. And you're here to talk about something called Zumba for Autism, autism awareness and fundraising event happening to benefit New Horizon Academy for exceptional students. It'll be on Saturday, May 3rd, which I believe is a week from this Saturday, right?
Right.
It's at 9 a.m. at the Silver Spring State Park at the Twin Oaks Amphitheater. Where's that?
That's where they have the concerts. That's just the fancy.
Oh, that's
part.
the mansion thing?
Yeah, the mansion.
Oh, okay,
thing.
the
That's
fake
what they
mansion.
call it. That's
Oh,
the name of it.
I never even knew what they called
something.
You would think I would know that, right? After all these years. So this sounds like a fun event and a great way to help out a great school. We've been supporters. Rob and I have been supporters of New Horizon Academy since Allison's husband.
Right.
What was
Casey.
Casey. Thank you.
And the school opened in 2002.
Wow. Well, good to see you again, Barbara. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
What is
under the
Zumba?
circumstances.
What is
That's a
Zumba?
good question.
What-
Zumba. Now, looking at me, I'm not into exercise a lot and all like that. But Zumba is this new type of exercise, and it's a real. People really enjoy it. I know my daughter Tracy is very much into it. Unfortunately, with her work schedule, she doesn't get to go except in the summertime. But in the summertime, she's a teacher. When she gets up every morning and she heads over to the Zumba studio.
Oh, really?
And it's
Every
very
morning?
fast and, well, like I say, at least 3 to 5 days a week whenever she can get there. And there are many Zumba studios all over Marion County, all over Ocala, and most of them are really involved. I have found the Zumba community. I just started with it,
Right.
Starting actually in March. This is something that we just sort of fell into as far as for doing the Zumba, and I am hoping that they are going to be as supportive to us as the runners were all those years as 5K. I'm just getting to meet them, and they are a wonderful group of people. As I said, it's this exercise, and it's constant moving. It's very fast, and it has a lot of dance steps.
Oh,
a
man, I
lot
have
of
to look this
music,
up. Okay.
And everything. Really
Is
need
it-
to look up the Zumba. The lady that, since I do not know anything about Zumba,
Right.
Unfortunately she's working today. I would love to have had her here with me, and maybe next year we can plan further ahead, is Heaven Colon, Colon. And she is a Zumba instructor.
What's her first name?
Heaven, Heaven.
Heaven, okay.
And
Wow.
she is an instructor.
She angelic in any way?
No, you would be surprised when you meet Heaven, but she inspires me. But she works at the ranch. What is it? Spa facility out on 200.
Okay,
And
okay.
all, and she has just really embraced us as far as for getting all the other Zumba instructors to help us. And so it's going to be approximately like an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours of Zumba, and we have about 7 different instructors because each one has their own music and their own style.
Really?
And they're going to get up on the stage and lead their type, and we're going to dancers, exercisers, people
Right.
are going to be out in front of the stage following what they're doing up there on the stage. We have the
Really?
DJ, the music. We're just going to
tough.
really rock the place, and it just seems like lots of fun.
A big Zumba event. So,
A big Zumba event.
do you know, and I'm not trying to throw you a curveball, but does the word come from Africa? It sounds like an African word.
Unfortunately, possibly,
we
but
don't know.
I do not know.
All right, so this has nothing to do with that big ball I see in some exercise classes. They're on this big gigantic rubber
No.
ball. No.
This is movement, fast dance.
Like Richard Simmons in Overdrive.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
In our day, Richard Simmons, these people probably don't even know who Richard Simmons is.
Right.
My mother's done this, and she said it'll kill you.
Oh,
She said
I
it's
tell you.
so
gee.
strenuous, such a huge exercise.
But the ladies and men too. I had a friend the other day that I was talking to with a gentleman that is into it, and he found out about it. He says, "Hey, I think I'll get some friends and come." I says, "You're welcome." I says, anyone.
Well, see, that's
that
what I
wants
was
to.
wondering about is the man part of this, because you have a lot of men show up for the running.
Right.
Will men show up for Zumba?
I do not know.
We hope
We'll
so.
have to wait and see.
Well, this could be a
But they're
trendsetter.
invited.
Yeah, definitely show up.
Right.
Well, you know that when Robin and I participated in the 5K run with
Right.
you guys, we were second to last.
That's right.
Actually, I would have been second to last. Robin could have been ahead of me, but she kind of held back from me.
Right.
And the only person behind us was carrying a child on his shoulders. So,
Exactly.
But no, this is the first year we've done the Zumba. As you say, we had done the 5K for a number of years, and we're just really excited about it. We do. You can register the day of. Registration starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Saturday morning. So as you come in the gate, just tell them that you're there. We're going to have someone out front to direct you, etc. Tell them you're there for Zumba. You come right on in. We have the registration tables. You register. You head right down to the amphitheater. Hopefully by the time you get there, the music will be going and everything like that.
Wow.
so do you have to pay to get into the park?
You pay. We are paying for the park. Like
You're
I say,
paying for
the
the park.
registration
So
covers the park thing.
Okay, so $10 is what we pay to do Zumba.
Right.
And it costs $8 to get into Silver Springs. So how are you making money? Or are they waiving that $8 fee?
They're helping us, but we're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to tell.
I'm not supposed to tell what?
No.
Oh, that part of it?
Yeah. No, this is the first event. We don't know. No, this is the first event, and I am so grateful to Silver Springs State Park.
Yeah, it's
that
beautiful
they have
over there.
actually sanctioned as far as for letting us have the event there, other than they've put on their festivals and the events that they have
Right,
sponsored.
right.
We had a wonderful relationship with them for the 5K.
Right,
And we had to skip those years while they were getting started. And so now we're back with the Zumba, and this is our first year working with them. And so we're going to have to probably iron out the differences. And next year, you Zumba people, we hope you enjoy it, because we'll probably be charging more and all like that to cover all these fees and stuff.
So
like
Heaven
that.
is going to be the lady we watch?
Right. Well, Heaven and others
Heaven and others.
are going to be the people that we watch and all. But no,
exciting.
we like I say, it's going to be a wonderful day. I hope it's as beautiful as today.
Yeah, really.
Please, everyone that's interested in Zumba exercise or just coming out for a beautiful day, because the park, with the admission into the park and all like that, you are welcome to take and walk around, see the new things with
Yeah,
the park. Once
yeah,
you're in there,
yeah.
we're going to have water and food over there for you to pick up after you've done all this strenuous exercise, fruit and bagels. We're going to be real nice, etc., and just water. We're going to have a drawing for a couple of prizes to say thank you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're really hoping to make it, like I say, this is number one, and as my son always says, you only get one chance to make a good first impression.
Right,
So we're
right.
really going out of our way, like I say, not making as much money this year, because we want this good impression. We want the community to embrace us and to come back next year. We hope this is the beginning of many years of doing this.
All right.
But everything that you are out there about is for New Horizon, and we don't want to forget this as far as for as I said, the school has been there since 2002. It has been so much, meant so much to many families, not just our family here in the community. You said that Billy is 19. Students with a disability can go to school until they're 22.
Okay,
So we
okay.
have a few more years, thankfully, because that's another, I'll come in and talk to you later about that. But, what happens to these young people after they get out of school,
Right,
unfortunately, is
right,
dismal.
right.
But right now, it's wonderful. He's in school. They do so many wonderful things with them. They support the families. And like I say, the school just has a wonderful way of working with these families. We are taking new applications because, as you said, some of our students are graduating
Right,
and
right,
all
right.
like that. I can't believe it.
So
but-
just to recap our relationship with New Horizon, when I say our, I mean Robin and myself.
Mm-hmm.
We first found out about New Horizon when Casey
Seaman, yes.
Casey Seaman came into WOCA
Right.
in the old studios back in the Cascades,
Mm-hmm.
and we were standing in front of a man who had humbled himself. Not that he wasn't already humble; he seems like a humble man, but he expressed to us his need to have some help. And he showed us a folder, and in the folder was some information about New Horizon Academy. It was our first time. And I looked up at him, and it looked like he was going to cry. And I knew wow, there's something. This is not just the normal guy asking, can you help us? This is a guy really needing help. And so Robin and I did whatever we could do to try to use the airwaves to try to spread the word about this wonderful school that needed help. Otherwise, these children would have no place to go.
Right.
Because the normal school system, and I was educated by you and your husband, Don,
Right.
who has passed away since. And
Yes,
we always
unfortunately.
remember him fondly. But we were educated by you all, including Casey and his wife. I believe Allison came in one time.
Allison is the principal and director at the school, and unfortunately, she was going to be here with us this morning, but a teacher called in with a sick child, so she had to stay at school because she's just, so much more knowledgeable because she's there every minute at the school about the school's work, and we'll get her on one of these
But just
days.
to sum up what I was trying to say here is that you touched us so much, and we went to visit the school, and that touched us more. And then by osmosis or something, there was a domino effect, and Channel 20 showed up and did a TV piece, and I believe some. Orlando was the Star
Right.
Banner showed up. I know
and we
that.
got some really good coverage in the Villages newspaper.
So we are once again wanting to do that again for you and get people to pay attention to what New Horizon does and to the Zumba to help raise money for New Horizon.
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's what we hope. And like I say, I do have, and I mean, I know you do have too, but last year someone called in and asked me the address of the school, and I didn't have it. I felt so bad. I sort of used the analogy. I said, I know where my son lives, but I don't know his address either as far as this goes. But I do have the address here, and if you guys don't have it, I'll leave it with you. It's 1100 Northeast 31st Street, and I have the phone number, 352-401-0980. And really, I'm sure that Larry and Robin will hopefully give this information out as we go along and talking about Zumba. But if anyone is interested in more information about the school, do call and talk to Allison. Do take, and because we do. This is all about the school. The fundraiser is for the school. But as I just mentioned, our children are no longer children. There are some children there, but with my association, most of the ones that Billy started with, as I said, are now 19, 20-year-old young men, and we've had a couple graduate. So we are taking new registrations there at the school. But mostly, we are really working with autism awareness. And we are going to have many other groups out at the Zumba talking about autism. And because you mentioned the public school system. The public school system does a good job for many, many of these students. But every one of these students that has autism is different. We like to say when you meet one student or one young person with autism, you meet one person. Because they are totally different as far as this goes. Right before I left, I pulled up a couple of statistics off of the Internet, right? I want to say TV, et cetera, me and the computers. But this is the latest statistics. I was trying to see if it gave a date. I think it's 2014. But it says 1 in 68 U.S. children has an autism spectrum disorder, a 30% increase from 1 in 88 2 years ago. And this is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Wow.
And of course, everyone asks, is it really an epidemic or whatever? And we've talked about it before. I don't know if it's just that we, are better at seeing it as far as this goes. It might have been, we might have called it, mental retardation before as far as this goes. But now, they can take and be so specific about these things.
Exactly.
And I honestly, myself, and this is a personal thing, I do think that sometimes they include too many people in these statistics because they do include a lot that I think are on
Steven
the
Spielberg
very
is named.
high end of the spectrum, et cetera, which is totally different from on the low end of the spectrum, which is where Billy and a lot of our students are at New Horizon. Billy, as an example, has no language except taught language.
Except what language?
Taught language. He can say, help please, hungry, grandma's house.
Right.
But if you ask him, how was your day? He'll say, it was good. But if you ask him what he did, he cannot tell me what he did in his day. That doesn't mean he hasn't done a lot. The school does so much with these kids, et cetera. And thank goodness they send you home a report because there are other kids like Billy with what's going on during the school day that day. And that's the thing about the school. I just can't praise it enough in that they keep the children busy and they interact with the community and they try to give life lessons along with your academics, because Billy's never going to go past this. So what we want is for him to be able to live within the community.
Sure.
We also, though, we do work closely with the Marion County school system. We do provide services that they have come to the school as far as speech and physical therapy and stuff like that, because we are all in this together. We're all here to help each other.
Absolutely.
And the community out there, particularly as these young people grow up and the families go out into the community. We want the community to understand and accept these people are different, but that doesn't mean that they aren't special and wonderful, and heavens knows that families need the support of the community.
So I have an idea. Zumba will help you lose weight, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's get people who need to lose weight to understand that if you've been waiting to do an exercise routine, this is a great way to start. A week from Saturday, start with Zumba at Silver Springs with other people who are in the same boat you are, and for the guys, there's going to be women in leotards, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Spandex.
Spandex. Yeah.
Spandex.
Because that's the only thing that's going to get us out there. Is to know. So it sounds like a fun event. Now, that's a large area right there.
Oh yeah. Well, we are hoping to have lots of people.
Lots
like
of people.
I say, this is the first time, and we only got started in March. But I'm saying a little prayer in my mind that I've said that I would love to have 300 people there. Now, I don't have a lot of early registrations,
right,
because we didn't get started soon enough. But you can register early. There are several places you can register.
Where are they?
Okay, the registers are right here. I have to look so I can look at it real good. You can register down here at Pasture Sports, 200. Many of the health clubs have these posters and registration slips. So if you're at a health club, look there. Publix over in Parkview Commons, that's the new Publix over there near ARC. United Way of Marion County. And Freestyle Hair Salon, excuse me, up on Pine Avenue. And so they can go in, their form's there, and they can write their check, and they have a place where they can register there. And so they have time to do that, because I will be picking up registrations through next Friday. And also they can register there.
Is there a website?
We have it on Facebook. Again, I don't quite understand that, but your Facebook event page, look up Zumba, Ocala. I've got to learn about all this stuff before we meet next time. I'm not into Twitter or Facebook or any of that stuff. I'm 71 years old, people, like I say, but we have really advertised. That's where most of our advertising has been, thanks to friends and other people on social media this year, because, like I say, we got late and didn't get in the magazines and different
and we've
things
already
like that.
put it on the WOCA Facebook page.
And there is also, actually, it can be mailed in. We have a mailing address on the forms too, if they pick up a form, and if they want to mail it in, we have a mailbox and all. But also, if you think, okay, the time crunch and everything, because it is a week from this Saturday, just come that morning. Bring your form with you. If you've already picked up a form, fill it out so you won't have to worry about doing it once you get there and everything like that. Bring your form, fill it out. We're going to have registration tables, and come at 8 o'clock Saturday morning, May the 3rd, to Silver Springs.
Is such fun,
Man, you
and it's very
talk
unique.
like a Zumba. You're so fast talking.
You think people can understand me? Do I need
No,
to slow down?
you've got a handle on it. Don't worry. So what is? I'm on Facebook. I'm looking at Ocala Zumba or Zumba Ocala, or does that matter?
To be honest, I don't know.
All right, I'll
I should
help
have
you out.
found
Let
that
me see if I
out.
can find it.
Yeah, like I say, they said they put it on the event part of Facebook.
On the
Okay.
event page.
On the
I'm
event
looking.
page of Facebook is what they had told me that it was on.
Okay.
So hopefully it is there. Now you have made me say I've got
Well,
to
we-
learn about Facebook so I can be more specific here.
Well, to make it easy, we've already put it on the WOCA Facebook page with a big picture of people Zoom by.
Okay, so I go there, Robin, and I'll be able to click on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have to
tell them where they
scroll-
can
you have
come, and
to
you've got all the
scroll down.
information there for me, right, Robin?
Yep.
Yeah, Robin, take
You
care of it.
you have to scroll down, and you'll see a picture.
So make sure and tell them how to get there, Robin.
All right, let me see if I can. So I'm on the WSA page.
We'll
Okay.
move it to the top.
All right, I'll
But
find it.
you
I'll
have to
find it.
scroll down. But this is something that's really great, Barbara, because you keep everything, all of the fundraisers, very unique. You've done the 5K, you've done it a couple times a year, and now you're doing the Zumba, and you're really reaching a lot more people that aren't runners that
Well,
would
we're
like to
hopefully,
participate.
like I say, the running community was great to us, and the 5K was, of course, as you know, sort of a family thing. And unfortunately, my husband died, and he was sort of part of the heart of it. And the other gentleman, Iggy, who was very much into your running, unfortunately, he also died about 6 months after my husband.
Oh, really?
And Troy could not have done it without Iggy. Iggy's been the face of racing all over Marion County for so many years. And as I said, Don
wasn't
was
that
just
old.
the
How old
heart.
was he?
No, I'm not sure, but he had
wow.
cancer, unfortunately. But like I say, the two of them were just part of the heart of the run. And then, like I say, we had to wait because of a park changing hands. And during that year, we just decided the school needed money. So we went to the tennis tournament at the country club,
Right.
which we're going to have again. I'll talk to you later about that. That's going to be in
Nice.
August. And then this fell in our lap, and so most of these things, they need money. Most of these schools, we certainly need money, and all because it's a hard thing. The parents still have to pay a great deal. So every bit of the money that we have, again, stays in Marion County. All checks go directly to New Horizon Academy, and everything is made out to them. Everything else is donated as far as this goes, and any expenses that we do have, like I say, the school pays. We audit our books. I mean, everything is right there as far as we're 501c3 organization, and it's just, and the big thing is it just benefits these wonderful young people and these families just so much. I mean, New Horizon is a very special place, and we thank you. Like I say, we've been here since 2002 helping people, and we hope we'll be here many more years, and we hope we'll be branching out to help the ones as they graduate.
You're helping out a wonderful cause if you go and exercise with the Zumba classes. Zumba for Autism is a week from Saturday on May 3rd. Hard to believe we're up to May already. 9 a.m. at Silver Spring State Park. It's $10. You just tell the park ranger at the gate, I'm here for the Zumba, and it sounds like he waves you through, right?
Well, like I say, we'll give them something showing that they're registering with us.
Okay, and you can get them at a couple of different places. You just mentioned Pasture Sports and a couple of other places, and mention the phone number again where people can call to find out more.
Well, they can call. My phone number is probably the best, which is 352 804 3777.
Okay.
Or my home phone number, which is 352 629 1785.
Okay, and Robin already has that on the WOCA page.
And they're certainly welcome to call the school, but the reason I say that is the school is busy. If you need information about the school or something like that, then certainly go to them. But they're busy with the students, and they usually have to call you back at a later time, and hopefully you can get me.
And tell me again where Heaven, what's Heaven's last name again?
Cologne, Colon, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Heaven, please forgive me.
Cologne. And she works where?
At the Ranch Spa, and I should have written it down.
The Ranch Spa.
And exercise and spa. It's a facility out near Top of the World.
Okay.
Beautiful facility, and I just unfortunately been by the outside of it, but it's a really, really nice facility. And they're going to be one of our sponsors this year, and be part. They're going to give a couple of things for the raffle. So, like I said, they have really supported us, and we hope that many more of the exercise gyms and studios will come in and be sponsors next year. They're, like I say, they really like us and think it's going to be a good deal, but as I said, this was a very quick turnaround.
So do you know
wonderful.
Do you know what we need to bring? Anything at all? Do we need to bring a pad, or do we just stand on the grass out there?
As far as I know, you're going to be standing on the grass.
Just standing on the
and
grass?
You're going to be moving.
And you're just following...
It would probably be good to have a towel to wipe off.
But you're following the instructions of an exercise instructor.
Right.
Who is
you're going to be going boom, boom, boom.
And somehow the movements that you make in Zumba are different than the movements you would make in something else.
Yes. Very fast, very quick. It's like dancing, and like I say, the music, and everyone tells me it's loads of fun. I said something about trying it, and my daughter said, Mother, no, because unfortunately, I broke my leg and everything, and I can't move fast. And also, she says, the only ones you can do are the arm ones, and all like that,
hard.
because you cannot be jumping around.
It's hard and quick.
But you need to come see it and participate.
I'll take video. Maybe I'll show up and take video.
That would be wonderful.
If I do it, I don't want anybody to take a video of me. I'm going to look like a real dope doing it.
But New Horizon Academy is really excellent. They not only provide support for the children, but emotional support for the parents and the caretakers, and they're really wonderful at that.
Right. They have, I don't know what our family would have done without them. And right now we're going through a bad time with Billy. Again, like say 19, a lot of these young people, just because they have autism doesn't mean you don't go through those teenage years.
Yes.
And in many schools, believe me, Billy would have probably been suspended and everything else like that.
Oh, really?
Billy can be a problem right now. And this is the thing, it's so amazing to me because you have all these wonderful women there, and many of them are very tiny women, and you have now these big young men. I mean, Billy is 5'10" and like 220 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And many of the others are like him. And it is amazing how well they work with these young people as far as this
That
goes.
is-
It is just wonderful.
You're wonderful, Barbara.
Yes, you are
Really?
wonderful, Barbara. You have always been wonderful and
Well, thank you.
always so much passion about what you do. And for those who didn't pick up on that, you must not have been listening. Okay, so New Horizon Academy, obviously we support what you guys do over there. Zumba for Autism is the way we can help out the New Horizon Academy. It sounds like fun. It's a week from Saturday. You exercise. Simple as that. If you know what Zumba is, then you're 2 steps ahead of me. And it's $10. It's at Silver Springs State Park in the area that has been known as Silver Springs. It's right in front of the old...
the Silver Springs attraction. Just
what do you
come
call
right
that again?
into Silver Springs.
The castle? No.
Oh.
We got to run.
The Twin Oaks
Twin Oaks Amphitheater.
Thank you.
It's
Twin
where
Oaks.
you have the concerts, the stage area
Yeah,
there.
that's where you'll meet. Okay. Barbara, we will continue to mention this for
Thank
you,
you.
okay, to make sure people show up. Thank you so much for coming in and for what you do for all of us. We need to move forward. It's time for Legally Yours. First, though, Fox News.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The president in Japan, the first stop of his 8-day Asia trip. Fox News Radio's Alistair Wanklin is in Tokyo.
President Obama going into